guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. and I'm here today to bring the review for Shaman King episode number 10. So we start things off with the opening ceremony. I think there was an opening ceremony in the original anime. It just wasn't that much of a big deal. And whereas in this opening, it's basically us just finding out the main tournament will start in a month, and they are advised to spend time with family and friends because in a month's time, to not exactly quote the anime itself, but just to paraphrase it, it's gonna be peak. It's gonna be peak. And now we get a scene where we have Yo in school, and then a little scene of him and Anna, basically just to let us know that Yo is really taking this on board really seriously, and he's thinking about it quite a lot. Like this is a kind of a more serious show than we usually see him as. He's usually the spacey type. Uh, I think that was within the original anime, but it's just something that I noticed, and I felt like it's a good touch because it made me feel like, yeah, it added to like the impact of how peak the main tournament could be. Like I feel like when the counselor was talking about it, um he was hyping it up, and with Yo really thinking about it, someone who doesn't take things really seriously, with having him thinking seriously about it, kind of added to the hype of that as well. So I feel like it was a good touch. So after that, we have this party where Trey and Ren are present. Now, this is where I feel like all the extra stuff you get in the original running is really necessary. I know Trey, after his fight with Yo, goes over to Yo's house to celebrate. So it's not out of character, but it's kind of out of character. It's not out of character. It's not out of character, but it's a bit odd. It's a bit odd. Whereas within the original running, from Trey's introduction, he was kind of put into the fold and slowly being made into like they are friends within the original running because of the prior meeting before they actually fight. They form a friendship there, and even after his first introduction episode in the original running, he's around all up until their fight, up until this moment. So you can say that they're friends, that Trey should be there. But when you look at the 2021 version, Trey doesn't get an early introduction, so it's a bit like, bro, what's wrong with you? Why are you here, kind of thing? Why are you here, kind of thing? What's going on there? And then when you look at Ren, it just feels really forced and reached. And now that's probably because within the 2021 version, you definitely do not see Ren as much as within the original running. When it comes to into reactions with Yo, I think they're the same because this 2021 version is keeping to key moments. So the interactions you see with Yo within the original anime and the 2021 version, I think they're the same. But in 2021 version, because you don't spend as much time with the character, I feel like him being there feels forced. It just really feels forced. Like he shouldn't have. It feels like he shouldn't have been there more in the 2021 version than I'm rewatching the original running as now. So, but for now, I'm going to say it feels like it feels more forced that he's there within the 2021 version than it does within the original running. That's just my opinion on it, really and truly. So we get into the goods of this episode, which is really two people. I forget the name. I'm gonna call them the Boats Brothers. The Boats Brothers. The Beats Boys. The Beats Boys. The singing duo. The artists of this episode, and the attempt to take out Yo before the main tournament because they see him as a potential threat. And within all of this, we get to find out that one, that they're working for Hal, Zeke, Original dub name right there, Ziki. One fan of works for Ziki, and now we get a view of Ziki within this episode. And now within the original running, this is where we see Ziki for the first time. We don't have that. We don't know about him prior like we do in episode 1 of the 2021 version, and you lose the, I guess, the oh my gosh factor. Who is this guy? What is he about? Why does he kind of look like yo kind of thing? You lose all of that because of episode 1 of the 2021 version. And now the other thing to come out of this bit of the episode of these two guys trying to take out Yo early is the reveal of that Ryu is a shaman participating in the shaman tournament. And now it's something that Yo says early on that I feel like is really true for this 2021 version, and that's it's so easy to become a shaman. And now reason why I feel like that for the 2021 version is because one moment Ryu was there like, yeah, maybe I'll become a shaman, and then next thing is boom, I'm past the preliminaries, bros. I'm there, I'm good. And it's like, where did that come from? Because within the original running, when the Destiny Star comes, I'm trying to think, does this happen in the 2021 version? When the original, does he go off in the? Okay, in the original running, the Destiny Star comes, signaling the start of the tournament. Ryu is on his way, is on their journeys, and he meets someone. I'm not gonna spoil who, because it's probably gonna come within the 2021 version soon. He meets someone who trains him to become a shaman, and when Yo goes back home after his defeat of Fouts, during his journey with Morty to go get him back, to go see him rather, it's during that episode, during that time, that we find out that Ryu is a shaman. So basically, at the end of the day, the original run-in does a better job of making you believe that Ryu was built up and become a shaman rather than the 2021 version. That's basically what I'm getting at the end of the day, because like Yo says, what and I can become a shaman in a day? What, is that what you're telling me? And the thing is, it's like a reach, but on the other side of the spectrum, it does make Ryu seem pretty damn impressive, because we know that most shamans train, I don't want to say birth, but from a very young age. And we know that at the very least, I want to say a weeks to a month, Ryu became a shaman in a weeks to a month. So that's very impressive from his stand. But on the other side of the spectrum, it's a reach kind of thing. But yeah, I just want something kind of throw in there as well. The very last thing I want to say about this episode is that we see that Ren has started his redemption journey, and he says that's because of Yo. And now that's not a problem, because we see how Yo can be a bit of an influencer, and now more so in the original running. I'm not gonna lie, you get more chances to see that how much he can influence people and stuff, more so in the original running than the 2021 version. I really do feel like the 2021 version is like a kite, like a only the key points kind of thing, and they should have spent the time to do it like the original, but they did not. But we'll see how things roll out as we go. I'm going to give this episode because I'm not gonna lie, from memory, I'm more interested in Ren's redemption journey than I remember being so within the original anime running. But I think I'm just going to give it a 3-star rating. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.